Alright, first you're going to need some fuel for your fire. I use coal because that's the best option for me on my budget. Next you're going to need somewhere to put the fire. I found this grill scrappy, so I'm going to use that. Next you're going to need some forced air induction to keep this fire going. I'm going overkill with the leaf blower, I know, you can stop nagging me. Next you're going to need something to hold your billet and something to beat it with. I have a sledgehammer and some pliers for that job. And finally you're going to need somewhere to cool down your billet, because it's going to get hot. This isn't the best example though.
Well, the favorite piece that you have forged is probably the baseball bat with the barbed wire, because you and I got to work on it together.
So, what was your favorite piece that I made?
Patrick made me this weeding knife. A weeding knife is, I have my own little plot in our backyard where it's my garden, mine only, and it's chock full of weeds. This is a knife that I can use that will help me take the weeds out of the garden. He made me the handle to my specifications, and it's a very, very useful tool for my gardening.
The favorite thing that you've made is your mind and how it works.
Alright, so right now, I am trying to use this crowbar, yes I have this as a fire poke, to really make this fire go. So that way, I could heat up the billet right here, and we can start forging, because a cold billet is a bad billet. Alright, this should be good enough. Okay, under normal circumstances you'd need the fire department, but this is good for us.
A bit of shock. I didn't understand. I learned more and just realized Patrick's who he is, and come to love him, autism or not.
Now, for all you safety nuts watching, I'm about to do something incredibly dangerous. As if the smoke wasn't bad enough. Just wait a bit. This is a bomb in the making. Don't try this at home. Alright, this thing should probably be good enough if to start cold forging at least. So, make sure you have your safety mechanisms. And make sure to have your crazy assistant. And couldn't help it. That should be enough. Now, real quick, water cool. There we go. Little algae encrusted, but it should work. Alright, so I got my blade done forging, and I scrapped the idea of one point. That just doesn't seem good enough at this point. Excuse the pun. So, what I'm going to decide to do is basically make an M point, and so that way there's two tips, double the puncture. Alright, so it took a lot of effort and a lot of smearing, but I was able to get the M tip, go Mustangs, and some nice serrations hints on the blade. All that's left now is to drill the holes and put an edge on it. The latter will take the longest. Alright, I got my hole drilled. Now all that's left, attach these bad boys. And of course put an edge on. But I'm going to do that last. Sorry. Alright, this whole process is taking a lot longer than I expected. So instead of time-lapsing, I'm just gonna cut right to the end. Sorry for the inconvenience. Alright, it took a lot of work, but I have an edge ground, as well as some creative grinding. And I have enough metal flakes to probably make another blade. All that's left to do is take this box of a handle and sand it down into a more comfortable shape. It's boring. You guys don't want to see that. I'm skipping ahead. Now that is pretty dang beautiful. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have fun in the demos. Alright, so what has my impact on your life been?
Oh wow, it's beyond words. It's like it's created a happiness, appreciation of your courage, your intellect. It's made me proud to be your grandfather. And it's allowed me proud to be a grandfather, period.
Well, my children have brought me the most joy in my life. It's just been a pleasure to be Patrick's father.
Alright, so normally I'd end this documentary out, end it off, sorry for the lapse, with something to inspire creation, like making a knife, or a sword. But I'm not normal. Whereas people would normally end off at a nice happy note to inspire peace and prosperity, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna destroy these things.